Protecting yourself helps to protect everyone. Avoid getting hacked. Be wary of your online presence and use. Not all websites are safe, but you can be.
It's all good.
Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the fuck?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
Get yourself together, mate. I'm this way in front of the missus, and you're on the chopping block.
I don't know what you want. I just want to go home.
Home? This is your home, huh? At least for now. When the price is right, you'll get another.
It's my children.
Problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git.
Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind-fucker.
Could be worse. You could have one of those little bomb chips in you. Ugh. I would make them kill me first. And I think you would too.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
Boże! Nie!
Look at the state of you. Look what you've done to yourself after everything I've done for you.
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dough. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
It's that initiative I'm smelling, Peter. Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. For fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliations aren't my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
That's what microchip is for. If they step out of line, she zaps them and sells their organs. Oof, evil woman.
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
I think I'm getting good at this, DedSec. Staff.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Okay, good. Thanks, I think.
The bagsman is like that. Bit of a prick, but dead useful. Just ignore him if he's vexing you.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters. Solving the mystery of Zero Day. Who are they, and why did they frame DedSec for the bombings?
Bagley, what do we have?
Glad you asked. Today, the great AI detective has 2 leads for his dog's body politic. Obviously, Albion needs looking into, but I also have a more unusual thread for you to pull on. There's a new hacktivist group on the dark web scene called the 404. But instead of being in it for the lulz, this lot seems to be in it for the brutal reshaping of society by any means necessary. Sound like anyone you know?
Then I have choices.
I've marked both on your optic. There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
Failure to comply with certain. End with force.
A tech corporation acting unethically? Sounds out of character, but let's investigate anyway.
I'll check it. You look ready to fight. Will you fight for London?
Are you a part of DedSec? Perhaps you could help me.
Why don't you say what the problem is first? Then we see.
I think Albion's bloody well poisoned me. I worked in one of their warehouses, but something in their crates gave me rashes all over, and I mean all over.
That's just terrible.
I lodged my complaint, but it went nowhere. Insufficient evidence, they said. My arse. It's the kind of dead end that would drive you to the madhouse. There isn't insufficient evidence, but they just don't want to investigate.
Sounds like Albion has the government in its pocket. We'll find the truth for you.
I don't want to get involved.
What do we do now?
Hang on, I'm scanning every single government employee schedule for evidence of a cover-up. It takes oh, never mind, I'm done. Ah, here we are. A high-ranking Albion officer met a medium-ranking public health official on a boat in the middle of the Thames, right around when our contact got sick.
Good job, Bagley. Does boat have security system we can access?
It's in London, so almost definitely. Pushing you the boat's current location now.
units. We have reports of a hostile in your area. Over.
Control, we are ready to engage.
Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over.
Terminating the search. Fall back. Over.
Recruiting today.
You're a funny one.
What did I do?
Don't pretend that you're all innocent. It doesn't work.
The boat is moored nearby. You should be able to scrape some onboard surveillance data if you get close.
Yes, I understand.
Spread out. Find the suspect. Drone, initiate search protocol.
Could be anywhere.
Right, I'm ending this now.
Not seeing anything
If
here.
you're smart, you'll stop.
Get on the ground. Do it. Oh. I'm hit right. Ah.
This area is being recorded by the GBB. GBB, first on the scene, first to bring you the
Fuck this! I'm getting my gun.
No one here will be happy to see me.
Entering combat mode.
There's the boat where the meeting took place. You can scrape the data from here.
Come on, out with you. Need some cover. You're not going to escape.
Get all spare units to me.
Suspect reported
Notify
in your
Marine
area.
units the target is on a
Potentially
boat.
armed and hostile.
Moving
Drones
inbound
deployed
to
to arrest
hostile.
the suspect.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room. Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion PMC.
Casa certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
We're going to confront the CEO of a private military company in charge of securing London? That sounds dangerous. I hope you've got more of a plan than knocking on his front door.
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's arm.
Please advise on new detention protocol. Waiting direction. Over blue here. Please advise.
No, she's in the kitchen on the right. Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen on the...
No movement during the scan.
In the kitchen.
Anything you want to tell me?
It's not a problem, yeah?
Be clear. Move along.
What now?
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
That's bad news. Okay, I'll finish what they started.
Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
Ready to brand the vehicle. Over. Received. Moving in hostiles direction.
Suspect is out of the vehicle, maintaining visual.
That's it. Oh, no, please.
Negative. No sign of the target yet.
Nothing here. Redirecting.
Terminating pursuit and coming back.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government, led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Bit suspicious timing-wise, if you ask me.
It is. So that's 2 reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.